Hello everyone. NMAT certainly is one of the most standardized examinations in the country. There was no major change in NMAT 2019 with respect to last year. Most of the expectations related to section formats were met. The difficulty level was judged perfect for a cutoff of 208 to 210 for NMIMS Mumbai campus. The pattern of the test was Quant and DI section consisted of 48 questions in 60 minutes. Reasoning consisted of 40 questions in 38 minutes, and verbal ability consisted of 32 questions in 22 minutes. Students, as usual, had the freedom of choosing the order of the section as per their strengths. Here is the section-wise exam analysis of NMAT 2019. Let's begin with Quant and DI. The section comprised of 20 questions of DI and 28 questions of quantitative ability. Some students may find 16 questions of DI too. All the sets of DI use traditional tools of representing data, example, bar, table, pie, etc. All the sets demanded hold over basic calculation, ratio, and percentage change. 2 out of these 5 sets were really time-saving, and a test taker should have experienced a pleasant change of mode while solving them. A test taker with good hold over calculation would attempt one more set. However, the remaining 2 sets should have been left because they were very calculative. Quant section was primarily dominated by number-based applications. Almost all questions of data sufficiency, around 6 of them, tested the concept of number systems only. 3 to 4 more independent questions of numbers gave a treat to the test takers having a good hold over concepts of numbers. Permutation, combination, probability, both had a share of 2 questions each. Ratio applications, time and work, partnership, etc. saw a total share of 6 questions. Chapters based on percentage had a share of 3 questions. A couple of questions of geometry were also there. Overall, the section can be termed as easy to moderate, and 36 to 38 genuine attempts with 90+% accuracy should lead to a good score. Moving on, reasoning, just like last year, we received 16 questions of verbal reasoning. The variety varied from strength and weaken argument to course of action, assumptions to syllogism. There is no doubt that these were the most productive questions of the section. Getting at least 11 to 12 of them correct should not be very difficult for a prepared test taker. The highlight of the remaining portion, once again, were 2 sets of input-output type. The logic behind each of these sets was very difficult to crack and would act as a speed breaker if not left aside quickly. 1 set of tabular arrangement data was also there. Apart from these, there were 12 independent questions from varieties like blood relations, series, number-based puzzles, Venn diagram, BODMAS, coding, decoding, etc. Approximately 28 to 30 genuine attempts with a 90+% accuracy should be sufficient for a good score. Moving on, verbal ability. This section was dominated by vocabulary-based questions. There were 2 questions of synonyms, antonyms, 3 fill-in-the-blanks, 4 closed tests-based questions, and 6 analogies, all of which demanded a decent command over vocabulary. The rest of the section had 4 questions of parajumbles, 3 questions of spotting the errors, 2 preposition-based fill-in-the-blanks, and 2 reading comprehension of 4 questions each. Both the RCs were 350 to 400 words each, with a possible turnaround time of 8 to 10 minutes. A smart student should keep RC solving for the end as it was time-consuming. Approximately 25 to 27 genuine attempts with 85+% accuracy should be sufficient for a good score. As far as the conduction of the test is concerned, Pearson has been doing a brilliant job since the last few years. The verification process before the test is very smooth, provided you carry the right documents. The interface is quite good and responsive. However, one has to take note that there is no question palette in the test, and one has to use next and previous buttons in order to navigate through a section. Also, avoid clicking on the close review tab, which will end your ongoing section, although after a couple of warnings. Overall, Test takers should reach the test center at least 30 minutes before the allocated time with all documents asked for and should be mentally ready for a speed test which has no negative marking. All the best, test takers!